EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. At their own 32-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And this will be a Bucs first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to White. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Khalil Mack, multiple time All-Pro there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Godwin working the right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They send Godwin in motion. This is intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers will take over possession here at the 44.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's Dobbins. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this...
And he will power his way into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Baker gonna hand it to White. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Checking it down, this one is caught. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Mayfield to throw. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to end.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
A loss of 13 yards brings up third down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Motion man is Rice. On play action now, Herbert. He keeps it himself. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now it's Dobbins. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Chris Braswell there on the stop. 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Herbert. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up third down.
Third and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mayfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Baker. That's caught left side by Otten. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Mayfield to throw on first. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers will take over possession here at the 44.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A run with Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Second and 11. Now it's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. 2nd and 4. Throwing is Baker. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse.
The wide receiver, Gary Jones, that is on the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Baker to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. 1:56 to play in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's White. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Open man downfield. It's Rice. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Buccaneers 14, Chargers 6.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Going to return this from the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, it's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and Let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
They'll go again with White. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. Another run here with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. He doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch. They've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Yeah! And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. The Buccaneers 41-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Shotgun now for Herbert. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Hayden Hurst, touchdown, L.A. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
So, only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go. It's White. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's with big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buc's 27-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll run here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll keep it on the ground.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Throwing now is Herbert. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Strong. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll begin with a zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Baker. Checking it down. This one is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10 now from the 36. We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Motion man is Rice. Herbert to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Baker going to hand it to White. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To the left side, to Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now they face 3rd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to White. Oh, yeah. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback.
He is in. Paid Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion. To throw is Mayfield. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Throwing is Herbert on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On first and 10, here's Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10. Herbert. He'll check this down to the running back. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, L.A.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Now, Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 12 yards there and a first down. Here we go. First and goal. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Herbert to the air again. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2. Herbert to the air again. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, Try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
A short one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And the Buccaneers are going to move out in front. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.